Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be reviewing the new Bakugan Cosplay Cubbo. This is the Darkus one with the fancy like top hat. So here's the box. As you can see, Bakugan, no Geogan Rising, so I don't technically think it's a Geogan Rising product. But of course this year's subline is Geogan Rising, so I don't know. You can see the box is like his head with top hat, sort of the red curtains, so it looks like a magic show, so I guess he's supposed to be sort of a magician. And I mean, I guess from the card, you can definitely tell he's supposed to be a magician. So anyway, here's the box. You can pause to look at anything. There's the card and the cores, some of the other ones in the wave. But anyway, yeah, so let's just open this. Oh, I guess, yeah, my bad. When I looked at the packaging, these are not the cores that come with it, interestingly. So those are just placeholder images. All right, so now that it's open, here is the Darkus Magician Cubbo. Like all the other Cubbos, you can pose his arms, so you can put them down or up like they're in the packaging. 700 base B power. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm not sure if you can see that, but mine has a couple of like scratches right there, but that's all right. You can see it's black plastic, but it's a little gray. It's like charcoal plastic. You can see here's a normal Darkus Bakugan. You can, I don't know if you can tell exactly, but if you look closely enough, you can see it's a little bit different color. This is a little lighter. It's a little more gray, which I think is cool. I've noticed with a lot of with some of the Cubbos in this line, they are slightly different color plastic than the normal Bakugan of that attribute, which I think is kind of cool. But if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I think it's nice. And see the nose is painted a little bit. It's painted black, as opposed to this sort of charcoal gray. You can see the top hat comes off. It just has a gear port, so you can put gear here or other Cubbo hats on here, and you can put this on anything else with a gear port. Here's the back. You can see there's molded detail that looks like a, what do you call it? A nice like business coat or something. You can see he has a bow tie in red and sort of a white undershirt looking thing. His mouth and sort of the bottom of his face is white. He has a monocle, which is gold, which that's really nice. Yeah, Darkus symbol in the back, of course, and 700 B power. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the cards and cores. So we've got two cores, two shield cores, Chaos Ventus plus 400, Fusion plus 500. Neither of these cores work with him, but that's okay because based on how these cosplay Cubbos sort of work, they're not really intended to use their own cores. And just as expected, you can see double normal orange shield, but gets bonuses on green fist. So again, these cores not matching Darkus Cubbo's attribute or not being able to do anything for him is okay because you're intended to not use the cores on him. Green Fist plus 3, Shadow Strike 702 with double normal shield. In my opinion, this probably isn't the greatest. With Green Fist, you can get up to what, like, I think 850. If I remember correctly, I think 150 is the most. Or can Green Fist even give up to 150? I think it might just be 50 actually, or yeah, it's 150 plus 2 is the highest green shield, I think. Sorry, I was just looking at my own cores over there. So 150, so 850 plus 5 or plus 2 from the like a core like this, 150 plus 2, and then you get another plus 3 in Shadow Strike. So you'd be up to 850 and 7, which that's not that great, but you get Shadow Strike, so I don't know. I don't think that's that great stat-wise. So I probably wouldn't recommend this Cubbo, buying this Cubbo for competitive purposes. But anyway, to fold up, like all Cubbos, you close up the ears upwards, hold them in, and drop the body inward. Oh, and one last thing. The card looks like Cyrus is on the card. You can read the stats if you want. Fusion. Now, let's just put some cores out and roll. There we go. I guess technically you're supposed to roll him the other way around because the arrow is backwards. Doesn't seem that he'll pick up 2 cores at all, basically. So he actually has a weaker magnet than some of the other Cubbos, because I think some of the other ones would pick up 2 cores, but I don't, yeah. But he opens just fine. You can see, you saw right there, he opened just fine on the cores, so, you know, he works fine. Overall, do I recommend you buy this? I do if you like how it looks, obviously. These Cubbo do seem to be pretty cool collectibles. I quite like how they look. And as a collector, I like these. But if you're a very competitive player, I would not recommend these almost at all because, or at least this one, the Darkus one, I wouldn't recommend him at all because the stats on this card are pretty mediocre. The cores aren't very good. Double normal shield is not very great. So I don't recommend it for competitive players, but if you like this and you want to collect it, go ahead. Another thing I want to note is that I found these guys at Target. And if you go on the app, you can price match them from the Target app to be a little cheaper. I think they're $8 something at the store, but if you look on the app, they're like $6.99. So if you go up to the cashier and just ask them to price match it with the online or Target website or app, they'll do that and you'll get a little discount. They're only like $6.99 on there, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for this review. Comment below if you want me to review anything new or old. I'll let you know if I have it and if I can review it. New or old series. You know, I have a lot of the classic series too. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks.